What's going on, you guys? Mr. Allen here with some solving of linear equations. We've got one-step equations, some two-step equations, and a little bit of fun stuff at the end here. 9 of them in total, 3 by 3. What's up? Already starting the math before we're getting going. Let's get it popping. All right, first one. I want to get x by itself. That's the goal here. In all these, I want to get x by itself. Right now I have x plus 6. Well, the opposite of adding 6 is subtracting 6. So if I were to subtract 6, that's gone. I'm just left with x over here. But whatever I do to one side, got to do it to the other. So if I do 10 minus 6, I get myself 4, and I have x all by itself. Answer secured. One step. That's it. Boom. All right, next one here. I have 2x equals 16. So it's 2 times x. What is the opposite of multiplication, or the inverse operation of multiplication? It's division. So let's divide by 2. But whatever I do to one side, got to do to the other, right? Whatever you do to one side, got to do to the other. Boom. Keep things equivalent. I'm going to get myself x equals, well, what's 16 divided by 2? That is 8. Boom, diggity. Another one-step equation. Done. Secure in the bag, if you will. All right. Last one of the one-step equations. We have x minus 3. The opposite of subtraction is addition. So if I had negative 3 plus 3, that's just gone, right? I'm just left with x here. All right, so that's my goal. Get x by itself. Whatever I do to one side, fin about to do to the other, and I got 14 for x. Boom. One-step equations, done, conquered. No more. Leveling up. Two-step. All right. Here, I got to get my x alone. I got 2 options here. I can divide by 2. I can add 3. We're going to want to add 3 first. Because if I divide by 2, which I can do, I would have to divide this by 2. Now I got a fraction. This by 2. Now I got a fraction. And it's a whole ball of wax, okay? So we're going to add 3 first. We're going to do our multiplication or division at the end, generally speaking, okay? So now I've got myself 2x equals 14. And here I can divide by 2. Ooh, that's going to work out nicely. I get x equals positive 7. Beautiful. Next one. I got x's on each side. I haven't had that yet. How about I subtract x from the right-hand side, which anything I do to one side, I got to do to the other. These guys are gone, right? And here I got minus 1x. So 4 minus 1, that's going to be 3x equals, that negative stays with the 9. Be careful with that. Some people forget about it. They just write 9. Wrong answer. All right, last thing, I divide by 3. I get x equals negative 3. Nice. Last two-stepper here. All right, we got options. A lot of people really love to have their x's on the left-hand side, but that's going to require an extra step. So I'm going to subtract 3x on each side because now I have 8 equals 2x, okay? 5 minus 3 is 2. If you want, if it makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, you can flip this and rewrite it as 2x equals 8. That is totally legal in the world of mathematics, okay? Then I'm going to divide by 2 on each side. I get x equals positive 4. So you could do that. You didn't have to do the switch like I did, but you can. Up to you, all right? Last thing here. We got 3 awesome questions, okay? I'm going to change colors for this one. Changing colors. We're going pink. No, we're going yellow. All right. First one here. You could either divide by 6 on both sides, and it would actually work out well with this one because 30 is divisible by 6. But to be more universal about this, I'm going to distribute that 6 in, okay? You could have divided by 6, but I'll just distribute. Because in the event that it's not divisible, and then you're dealing with a bunch of fractions. That's an ugly looking 3 there. All right. Now I'm going to add 6 to both sides, and I get 6x equals 36. And now I can divide by 6 on each side. I get x equals positive 6. Woo! Distribute, add, divide. That's 3 steps. Leveling up, man. Woo! Crushing it in this world. Okay. Next one here. Some of you might be thinking this looks the same as that one there. I know the green and the yellow kind of look similar on the board. I apologize. All right. Ooh, fraction. Ooh, yeah. All right. Well, let's deal with the 5 first. So minus 5 on both sides. I get 1/2 x equals negative 3. Oh, gosh. I got negatives and everything. Next thing here. I'm going to take out another color for this. Dividing by 1/2 on both sides. Dividing by a fraction, dividing by 1/2 is the same as multiplying by its reciprocal. And we use that all the time in mathematics. If I multiply by 2, now I have x equals negative 6. Boom diggity. It wasn't so bad after all. Not too bad at all. Last one. Woo. Got x's on each side, a number on each side. This is crazy, man. I'm going to subtract 1 first. And I get 5x equals x plus 12. Then I'm going to subtract 1x on both sides. And I get 4x equals positive 12. Divide by 4, and we get x equals 3. Hopefully I'm still on the board right there. X equals 3. That's dope, man. If you wanted, when you get more comfortable with these types of solving of linear, equations, you could have subtracted x in the same step, done like both steps at the same time, and landed yourself right here at 4x equals 12 without this intermittent step here. Totally up to you, but take your time with it. Don't rush skipping steps or combining steps. As a wise person once said in one of my classes, there's no shortcuts in math, right? Well, there are, but a lot of times you end up screwing things up. So be careful with that. Don't get overly confident. Show your work if you need to. And that's it. That's dope. You guys are dope, and stay awesome.